Yes, Solange, we can start.
Hari Om. Hari Om, everyone. We'll start with the starting prayer. So, Dhriti, can you tell the starting prayers today?
Yes, sir. What's the prayer?
ಇದು ಓಂಕಾರ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗುರು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಗುರು ವಿಷ್ಣು.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Can you please turn on the video?
Yes, ma'am. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Okay. Thank you, Dhriti. So in the last class, children, so did you find the assignment difficult? It was this ladybug pencil sketch. So I got only the assignments from 2 people. Only 2 people have submitted it. So was the time very short, or what was the difficulty? Yeah. Who will say? Dhriti, you were able to complete? I didn't see the assignment, from your side.
Ma'am, I have not submitted. I have done half. I'll complete it by tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. So how did you feel? Is it difficult, like to draw
Not
and
too much, ma'am.
to like in smudging of colors?
It was not very difficult.
Not difficult, right? Okay.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, so try to finish it on time. So you'll have like 15 days, almost like 2 weeks, right? Okay, all of you try to finish it on time, and so that you will have, if there is any doubts, like especially when you're drawing the bug, you want to, there is there is eye, right? That eye part with the black background. Sometimes what happens when you do the smudging or the shading, the eye part will get mixed up with the black. Okay, then how do you actually correct it out? So these type of questions will come only when you do it. Okay, there could be some problem where you're smudging and then it get mixed up with some other color which you didn't want it to have. Okay, so that kind of mistakes it's actually good to do the mistakes. Okay, because it's a learning, and then you'll have questions so that you can ask. Okay, so I have seen, like I think whoever submitted, I got it from Srijana, I got it from Myra. Okay, so all of them, I mean, you've given it a good effort and try. I can make out, because it's not, I mean, whatever assignment, okay, children, if you're doing it with interest, or you're just doing it for the sake of doing. So I'll come to know the difference. Okay, so all of you are learning it with interest. Okay, then now put it into action. Okay, try to finish it on time. Okay, and then submit it. If there is something which you can't complete or you can't do it, you can take some extra time. Okay, and then you can always say that there are some exams or something like that. But once you finish it, I want to do it with interest. Okay, not with any force or anything. You should love what you're doing. Okay, so with that, okay, we'll start off with the today's topic. So I feel little more, what do you say, little more of color, variation, the smudging is, I mean, for you people to learn is required. So I thought of going to another pencil shading technique, or different. Let me use a different medium itself. I thought I will start teaching you oil pastels. Okay, but I want you to get little more exposure. Okay, to the kind of mixing or the smudging of colors when it comes. So it should be a little more smoother, okay, when you mix those colors, when you kind of blend, okay, blend 2 or 3 colors, one upon the other. That's very important. Okay, so in color pencils itself, you find it little difficult. In further other going on to different mediums, like it can be a water painting, it can be oil or acrylic, it becomes little difficult to understand how each color mix to get a different color. So that kind of experience you need by doing more and more different varieties. Okay, so take pencil only, color pencil only. So to get you more exposure, okay, we will do a scenery today using color pencil. We'll do a scenery, and I will show you what is the scenery or how is it looking like. I'll just share the screen, and then probably I will tell you like how you can start understanding the color variation. Okay. So this is the one which which I have thought we will do it today. Okay, all of you able to see this, right? So I've chosen this. This is very simple, and this is more. Actually, it's not a painting or original one. Okay, because I want you to make it feel little more easier. Okay, if I take the original one, it's already blended. Those colors are blended. You might feel little difficult. Now I've taken a digital copy of this scene, digital one. Why digital? Because this has made things more easier for you. You know how it's giving you the variation or the color difference very clearly. So you can see here, yeah, you can see my cursor, right? Okay. So here you can see that, it's this color of, violet here. Okay. And then it moves on to a different combination of pink and orange, this entire band. Okay. Then it is this band, which is completely orange. I'm showing the sky region. Okay. So the sky part of it, all of you can see the thing, right? Okay. So this part of it on the sky part, so this kind of clear variation is kind of separated out. That's why I chose a digital one, because in this digital thing, actually they shows the separation very clearly. But in original, in our real scenery, when we see the sky, right, you'll never find like this, a line like this. Okay, you'll not find a line like this, separation of different colors. You'll not find. Okay, it'll all be smudged together. Okay, that's the next level of the learning. So first you need to identify the different colors, okay, in the layers of the sky. So in this, it's very clear. So first put the layers. Okay, so if you're putting the purple, putting the violet here, you make sure that the violet is fully colored. Okay, there should be no white in between or anything. It should be like proper sky. Okay, fully colored, no white gaps. Okay, and then when you go for next color, which is a combination of that purple and violet and orange. Okay, this is the combination of the two. Okay, that should also be fully colored. And then when you come to orange part of it, okay, behind the mountain, you see this little bit of orange band here. Okay, and then you see this yellow band. Then there's one more little bit of different light orange here. Okay, so this is giving you a very clear distinction. Okay, but you should not keep it like this. You should make sure finally you merge these two colors. Okay, so but first get these colors identified. Okay, means when there's a scenery, you should know there will be so many various different colors, layers in it. Okay, first identify it, put the bands, and then you're going to smudge them. Okay, so this is the way you have to first start off. And you have to spend time. I've already told you in the previous class also, you have to spend time with your drawing, first looking at it for 5 minutes. It's like something like, meditation of the picture. Okay, so you should just see the color, see the pattern, what other colors are there, and you should enjoy the beauty of it. See if it's a real original one, that's very good. Okay, you're seeing how those colors are kind of blended. Okay, and here you see the mountain because of the sun, right? You see the top of the mountain, it is highlighted. Okay, when you come bottom of the mountain, there's a shadow. The shadow effect is created here. Okay, because of the peak, only these things are highlighted. So that you have to observe. So observation, children, is very important in painting. Okay, in painting, coloring, you should observe how the colors are changing, how many colors is there. Now you see this, there is a dark, this is the purple, so dark shade of purple, light. Some trees which are behind, right, they are light color. Any trees which are little more in the front, they are dark because of the shadow that is there. Behind trees are actually light because the sun rays are there and it's kind of foggy. Usually the foggy sceneries and all, if you observe, the behind or very far regions of the trees, right? Those are very shade, it will not be very clear. Okay, it will be like foggy. So behind trees are very light in color. The front trees are very dark. Okay. Now, when you come to the river part, you see, this is the reflection, that brown color you see here. This is the reflection of the water. Okay, that brown color. So you should know, you should not just blindly color it off with that color given, color seen. Okay, you should not just do that. Okay. See, you should write down first the shadow. It's not the shadow, it's a reflection. Okay, reflection on the water. So write it down. That is actually brown color. Okay, because of the shadow effect, it is creating a brown color. And this is something like an evening. Okay, evening, or you can even take it as a morning, early morning. So this color is like, it's not blue water, right? It's not blue in color. It's more of orangish, mix of orangish, yellow, white. See, there's so many colors here. Okay, and there's a even the reflection of these grass. It's not this. The shrubs are not green. Again, it is more of the tinge of purple is there. Okay, here purple and then violet also is there. There's a combination here, purple and violet. Okay, and then there's a beautiful swan, which is not totally white. Okay, you see only the highlighted part is white in color, but the rest it's more of dark color. Okay, so you should spend reasonable time to understand the picture first. Okay, what and all thing is there. Even the grass. Okay, there are two colors in this grass. The top layer is more light green. The down layer is dark green. Okay. And then here also the steps or the pathway. Okay. You see these lines are all dark. And then you come to the house region. Okay. So not fully house is seen. Okay. Then it's ending here with the tree and the tree branches are there. Okay. And then here also you see a little more light, a combination of light green and a little bit of hue of green is there. Okay. It's not totally dark green. Hue is there. So all these things you observe, spend some time, okay, understand the picture very well, okay, and then you start drawing. Okay. So what we'll do now, we'll just start off with the scenery today. Okay, so first we will draw. Okay. All of you can start. So what I can do is I will share this picture, but I will not be keeping this open because you will not be able to see what I am drawing here. Probably it will not get, kind of spotlighted and it will not look big also. So either way, you will not be able to see the screen whole as a whole picture. So I'll just keep drawing. Okay. And then if it's not, we're not able to complete it today, don't worry. I'll share this picture so that you can complete the coloring and if anything is left over. Okay, otherwise we'll start drawing. So you can start looking into the drawing which I start doing it on my page. Okay. So all of you see if you can keep your camera on and focus it on the book. Can you spotlight this one, Disha? Okay, yeah, thank you. So we'll start the drawing first. Okay. So always when you start drawing, make sure that your pencil is sharpened, and even the portrait and landscape makes a lot of difference. So this is the portrait mode, okay, where you're keeping the sheet, okay. The length is more and the breadth is, the horizontal breadth is short. Okay, that is your portrait mode. Then there is another mode which is called the landscape mode. Okay, landscape mode where you have this horizontal axis, right? This breadth, right? This is actually, you'll have more in centimeter, and then the length of the sheet, whatever you're taking, that will be very short, or the y-axis, what they say, y-axis is very small, and the x-axis will be long. That is the landscape mode, okay. And see the scenery. If the scenery is kind of, in a portrait mode or, landscape mode. So in this, I see it's still in the portrait mode itself. So you can draw, it where the y-axis is longer, okay. The sheet is longer, as you see the sheet, right? For A4 size sheet, you can keep that way itself. Don't have to tilt. Okay. Now, first, what we'll do in any scenery, okay, make sure you just, I'm just putting a margin here so that we are kind of sticking to not going completely coloring the entire sheet. Okay, just put a margin, or, you just put a border kind of a thing. It's an approximate, don't have to worry about this one. Okay, I'm just putting the border kind of a thing, and then we will start. So we will come to know where exactly we can kind of write the horizon. So in any scenery, right, you will have the horizon plays a very important role. So horizon, I mean to say, the separation between the sky and the earth. That is where we write the horizon. Okay, so it will be usually the 3/4. It will not be exactly the center, but of course it can be, because it depends on where you are standing. Okay, the perspective of the person who is watching. Okay, if he's standing exactly in the center, then his horizon will be the center. Okay, so in this picture, it is actually a little bit on the 3/4. 3/4 means the length you take, the sky is little more smaller compared to the land part. Okay, there is a house and all, right? So you can draw one line of separation. Okay, that's the horizon. And don't put it too dark, because this is not going to be shown in the picture. So it is just a line for your reference. Okay. And it will not be usually line like this always, right? In your in real life, we don't see this line like this separation. So we see like mountains, and it will never be straight. The line will be never be straight, but just give you a separation right now. Now the house is somewhere over here. Okay. So the house part, what you see, it is somewhere at the corner here. And then there is a bridge kind of a thing. Okay. And then the mountains. So what we'll do, we'll write the mountains first. Okay. All of you are able to, okay, yeah, see my screen, right? Excellent. Okay. So I'm just starting off with the mountain. You don't have to make it like a straight line, okay? Since this is little, this one, I mean, the real life mountains, from far, it may looks very straight and peak and pointed out. But actual mountains, so there will be like all these rocks and all. So you can give that shaky kind of a feeling here, okay? You don't have to draw it very straight, or using a straight scale, or some people, even go to have a scale also. Don't use a scale for mountains. Okay, they're never straight. So any way it comes, don't worry. It is just an, indication of the peaks that you're showing here. And then there is the rising sun, which is between these two mountains. So it's like quite there. Early morning kind of feeling here. So even here, the sun region, make sure it is little big. Okay. The thing is, you want to make sure that this forms a correct circle. So just keep it like, just try to draw a circle and see whether it is kind of coming out to be a proper circle. Because sometimes what happens, you might land up doing some kind of oval shape. It becomes oval sometimes, okay? So you want to draw a sun, right? So just give a circle, complete circle here. Don't worry, we can always erase that out. But make sure that it is a proper circle. Once you feel okay, it is good, then you can remove that extras which you don't see actually in your real picture, right? Or so the rest is actually gone down. Sorry, it's still not come up. The mountain, no, it's still not visible to us. So that's how you see that the picture is completely proper, circular. Okay, the sun is showing a circular shape. That's it. Like there's not much of. So there's some very thin clouds here. Okay, it's not very puffy clouds. It's like this very flat clouds. Okay, one of the cloud is just passing the sun here. Just touching the plate here. Okay. That's it. Now, this horizon, what you have written. So it is whatever trees, what you see is all little, it will be in between. So what I want to do is this horizon, you can just mild it out a little bit, erase it out a little bit, bring it little low, because I feel the trees need some more space here to show. And then you can just, there is some river which is like this. So the river has taken a little bit of shape here. And then you can stop it here. Because here is where the house will come to. Okay. So you can just stop here. So first, initially you put that line for your reference. So this is where you will finish your mountains and sky. Then you will come for the land region. Okay, it's water here, water region. So here you can see there is, you know, all these like the water flowing here. Now there is some, now you can see from very far off, these are the bushes. Okay, here you can put that curly kind of a bushes, you know, usually it will be like bumpy kind of thing you can give. These are the very far off trees. Then now you have some trees like usually these are the conical Christmas kind of trees, right? So one more easier way is what you can do, you can just first draw lines. Okay, don't worry about the shape. Okay, just draw lines and then you can give the shape later on. So how it is actually, it is very conical. So your length of this now, it's not like mountain, it doesn't extend. So it will be little sharp, going sharp and coming sharp kind of a thing. So first draw it out, okay, as conical shapes. And then you can make the texture of a tree later on. So some of them are not visible as they go behind the house. So till here it is. Just end it off. Later on we can erase it in case if it is extra. Okay. Now you can just little bit you can just give that the tree effect is there, no? The conical kind of a thing of a Christmas tree. That kind of a thing you can give. And it's hardly visible because it's very far off. It's not that, very roughly it's not shown. It's just little bit at an overall level. You can see the tree is not very smooth, but it's a conical tree. So don't put too much effort in making it look very good because it's very far. But you can give that shape. Okay, that shape is seen. Next, let's go for the house part of it. Okay. So once this you feel okay, the sky and the mountains and the trees are done. Okay, let's go to the part of the house. Now, for the house, okay, you don't have to, I mean, it's up to you if you want to make it really like, perfect geometrical shape and structure, you can use a scale. Okay, because house is like, it will be really straight. Okay, it will not be like too much of curve or bend. But if you're confident not to use a scale and you can draw as is, so that's also fine. Okay, now what I see here is okay. So here the house is more for this last mountain peak. Actually, it has come out standing this way. Actually, in my drawing, I think I have taken a little more to the right. Okay. This house is facing, okay, it is more facing this side. Okay. So the angle of the top part of the house, what you see, it is more towards this side. So this region will not be very elaborate. Okay. So it will be like for us, the way angle which we are seeing, it will not be elaborate. This is gone behind. So when you see, you can use a scale to make sure that the angle is fine. So since it's gone back, okay, you can see only little bit of portion of this. And this one also I use the scale here. Because the house is, okay, you cannot compromise with that. You don't want it to be too shaky with that. Okay, so you can use a scale. Usually for all these constructions, okay, these things, you have to use a scale because it's all straight. The angle plays a very important role. Okay, now this house, this one, there's a shade or a shelter that has come out little front. Okay, so that part of the thing is actually coming out of the, like an extra roof, okay, for standing or sitting. Okay, the shelter is given. And then you see this part. It's actually, children, you're able to follow me? Is it too fast? Is it too fast, children? How is it? Okay, let me know in case you're not able to, or if you're like left behind, I'll wait for you. But I want you to finish the drawing at least along with me so that you can start the coloring. Okay, so this is the shelter part of it that has actually come. See, in architecture, in building construction and all, this angle, okay, plays a very important role. So in next, intermediate classes and all for art, there is the point where you learn about perspective drawing, okay, which angle it is seen, okay, from where you stand and the way you look also, the way the drawing comes, it's completely different. Okay, same person looking at the same picture, but standing in a different position, different levels. Okay, the entire thing will be different. The entire view of the same building will be different. Okay, like if you have observed when you go for some trip with your parents, okay, the angle plays a very important role, right? When you take a photograph, if you sit and take, that same picture will look different. Okay, you can make as if though it is very heightened kind of a place also. So that is what is called a perspective. The position that you are standing, it all matters. Okay, so it should be little perfect in those drawings, monuments, architecture. Those things are places where you have to be very careful of the drawings that we are drawing. Okay, angle, everything matters. So this is one pillar post. It's a little more big. Now, though the shelter is can see this is not the entrance of the house. I think it's kind of behind of the house. Okay, so you don't find a door here. This pillar is actually going till bottom, where the river is there, no? Just as a support, they're having this pillar till bottom. Okay, so it's coming down the house, support system for the house. There is one more pillar here. Actually, there is 4 pillars in the front. Just coming all the way till down. Okay. And this is the wooden part of the house. Okay. So here is bottom of the house. Then it goes kind of backwards. Now the one which is here, okay, this is adding like a walkway path, and this is curved, a little bit curved. It's not straight. Okay. So this is curved, not using scale here. Okay. And then this pillar is actually extended till here. Sometimes drawing will take, okay, some time. I mean, it'll take a while. So don't worry about that. Make sure your drawing is looking good. Okay. Before you start putting the colors always. This is the walkway. It's kind of, because it's very far, right? There it is little appearing it to be very thin in the part, but when it comes towards us, right, this appears to be little elaborated. So observe all these things. Even if you see a railway track, okay, when it is towards you, it appears to be big, but it appears to coincide actually. If in the picture of a railway track, you see, actually the railway tracks are always parallel to each other, right? But in the picture, it looks as if though it is coinciding. So because that's how things look from far. Okay, when you look at far distance, it appears to meet. So, okay. Children, there are a lot of things to observe in the nature, because we learn a lot of things only by observing. Okay, so next time when you go out to play, just sit and observe the colors, observe the, the blend of colors. It can be a flower, it can be a leaf. Okay, observe the colors, observe its veins. Okay, veins will have a different lighter color sometimes for some flowers. Some petals are like, it'll have a different color. So all those things you need to observe. Then only you will be a little more conscious when you start painting. When you start putting colors, you will not just simply cover that part with one color and keep. Okay, that's how you will learn. Okay, so here what you see is like, what I observe is, the thing is not just, those are just showing lines here, but when it comes closer towards you, you see it's little bend. This logs, no, it is having that individual pattern. Can give some lines here and there, which is the log effect usually. The rest you can show it even in the colors, okay? And then actually till here there is nothing to hold, okay? Only a little bit when you come here, there is like the bridge where you hold, right? So this is like the bridge part, which there is some hold, okay, which is this is the wood which is actually in the side, okay? So this is the standing one. This is a standing part of the wood vertically, and this is the supporting. So you have to make that angle little bit flatter, okay? And then this is also, it is showing the wood here, and then there is another one here. Okay, a little here. It's one line which is, it's actually the support of that log bridge. There's another line which is coming across the bridge. Okay, so in my thing, there's not much space for the for little more of, actually there's a river which continues here, okay? So I can even extend this, I can just rub the, boundary here or the border that I have put here, and then I can extend it, okay? Which I'll do it later on. For now, let's finish the river part. So river part, so till here, okay, let us put the windows. There is one. There are two windows. One is a small window here. And then there is a very big window. I'll just keep for this. There is a border for the whole window here. Okay. Right. And then if people don't fall off, right? So they have given some protection all throughout. So they have made sure that there is one line which connects all the poles. Like this. That is one holder kind of thing. Okay. Can do that. Then this thing, it continues at the back. Okay. And here, when it comes, reaches, we're not able to see the down part of this because it's covered by grass. Okay. So what happens is here till here, there's kind of a land here. That's why you see some kind of grass, and then there is a rock. Okay, the rocks are there here. This is like one above the other. Okay. And then you see again here, it is the grass. Okay. So the grass is like, you can just draw the grass something like this. It's a curve, right? See this? It's the way you can write the grass. So here also you see some big grasses, like the marshy grass, which grows even on the water. It's a very thick leaf, like kind of a grass, okay? Conical shaped grass. Okay, like this. So it is, if there is a little bit of land, it just grows off there. Okay. They look very beautiful though. And it can be at random, okay? Like you feel that, okay, there are so many grass, what to do? Don't have to worry, like it should come out like this only, like this shape only, okay? Outline should be, it should be conical, okay? Then you can give how much ever grass thing here. See below this, below the house line, so you can give as much as. So these are the, there are some wood panels shown here, okay, which you can draw. So here there are some grass. Okay. Now draw the reflection. Okay. So the reflection is something like, which is the opposite of these conical thing which is shown. Okay. So you just have to make sure, you're just copying this. Okay. And it need not be like you show some conical here because reflections, right? They not be like always in proper shape because it's on a water, it will be very shaky. Huh? So it will not be like as if though it is very clear conical shapes. Just give a blurry kind of a picture also here. Huh? The reflection part. Then there's a boat. It's very beautiful. One boat here which is floating. No one in the boat. Okay, this is the inside part of the boat. That's a very simple one. Let me go. there is one little bit of grass here and there. So this is the grass which is shown here. Bit of land, okay, land is there here. And then there is a swan. Okay, so one is this facing this side, it is facing. So swan is very easy to write. Okay, children, so just write like an S shape first, okay? And then make sure that you just put a parallel line to this. And then you end it off because usually it is in the water, okay? So this is all covered with water. Now this part, okay, bring it like towards the height. Usually it'll have very thick feathers and wings, right? So that wings is there here. Bring it to the top, okay, and then this is joining this. This is all, you know, it's fluffy with feathers. Okay, bring it to the down part of it. Okay, and this thing which is there, make sure it is just coming below these, because it's in water, right? So it is just coming like this. It is having, it goes back. Okay, so this feather, you're going to end it off just below this. This is the base, okay? And it will have a little bit like back, okay, tail like this. Not tail exactly, but it will have something. Let's have the back part of that bird, okay? And then you see this. It's all wings, showing feathers. So here you have brought it over here, right? Then draw beak. And then you're going to join it. Okay, that's it. Your swan is ready. And then you're going to write some water reflections. Then there is one very closely seen swan here. Okay, so again the same thing. So first write reverse here. Reverse, yes, it's facing you, or it's like a question mark also you can say. And then this gap should be a little wider because this swan is a little closer to you. So you can feel that neck is little, okay, clearly seen. So it is little big in size. And then keep the face to the last, okay? And then take this turn, which is feathers. Okay. This is the back part of it. And show this like feathers. Okay. And here the face, bring it little front like this. Okay. And then you're going to give the beak. Take the beak end and then join it to the down part of this. You can show this beak separation. There is the eyes. Okay. And then there is one grass. It's like the swamp grass. Okay. The big grass. What you see. The same, this kind only. But you're seeing it at a very closer thing. So it is looking very big here. These are some kind of ferns that they grow. Okay. Will be like brown in color usually. So along with the grassland it grows. Then there is a big grass like this. Coming right here. This little pin. Here. Bend and just come out like this. So this is the grass. It's a proper curve here. So you can give the proper bend of this. Okay. So it's almost done here. So this reflection, may you will see all these waters, right? So you can see lots of lines here and there. Even at this part of the grass, lot of lines and all. Okay, now children, what I wanted to do is, so all of you are able to complete so much, or is like this lines here. How many of you are able to complete till whatever I have shown so far? So the drawing is complete. Okay, so how many of you are able to complete the drawing? Keep your cameras on, like if you feel you're completed your drawing to show me. Yes, Rajana, you're done with the drawing?
Yes, ma'am, but actually, because of network issues, I'm not able to on my video.
Okay, okay. How about Diya, Disha, Dhriti, how much is done? Yeah, I see Dhriti showing. Okay, good. One minute, I'll just Disha, Dhriti, yeah. Yeah, so it has come out well. Little bit of angle is angle of the shadow. Okay, shadow you can make little more lighter and little more closer. Okay, don't put the not the shadow, the reflection on the water, right? For the trees, don't make it too much to the center of the river. Okay, it will not be so far. So the reflection should be as much close to the land. Okay, that one is you can erase. The rest has come out well. Yeah, good. It is done very well. Okay. Disha, Diya, you're able to do it? Satvik? Put on your cameras if you're able to finish or able to do it. You're able to do it?
And right
Ah.
now I'm doing the pond.
Can you show it in the camera? Okay. I think Disha Di, I think it's a little difficult, right? You're using a laptop, I guess. Okay. Yeah. The angle is little more required for the house. House angle is required. Okay. So I will share this pic, okay, whatever I have written, I will share that, okay, and I will share the colored this one also, okay, the colored what I shared the screen, right, the colored one. So what you do now, first of all, once you draw the figure, just put a light outline of the markings like I showed you in the sky, right? So you put the color wherever you need to give a different color variation. So just give a very light color, light pencil mark to show the color difference. Okay, only you should see that line. Okay, and then color as it shows, like different colors. There's a purple here, then there is orange mix, purple here, then there is orange here, and then there is yellow here. So within the sky itself, there are 4 different colors. So mark in a very light manner that line and then color that part. Then again come to this part, then color that region. So observe every, mountains also. There is a lot of variation where you see the sunlight, the top peaks of the mountain are different colors. So just mark a little bit lightly and color that part with a different color. Then this mountain, down part with a different color. So first give separate, lines. Don't smudge or anything. Just separate it out, okay? And then color. And then after that, you have to use a smudging, that pencil which I showed you, right? The smudging pencil. Okay, you can get it in shop. Try to take this paper pencil for smudging. Okay, or if you use even a paper thing also is fine. But sometimes while rubbing it, it goes off with a different color. Like you want to put different color for this, while smudging this color might come off to here. Okay, but if you use pencils like this, smudging pencil, you'll be very focused on smudging this borderline only. Okay, so the borderline should give the smoothen effect of the 2 colors. Okay, here it is a highlighted mountain, here it will be the little darker mountain. So both of them will need to be smudged properly. So that part of it, make sure you do it well. Okay, so there's no assignment for this week. Okay, so what I want you to do, finish this. Okay, finish this and you can put it in the, or you can send it to me. Because I'm not posting it as an assignment. Okay, you don't have to put it in Graphy. You can send it to me. Okay, I will comment and give you, a feedback for that. Okay. So, and then complete all your previous assignments. Why I'm not giving any assignment this week? So that finish all the color pencil assignments and this one also complete it. Okay. This is not an assignment, but you have to complete it. This for your practice. Okay. And then next week onwards, next class, not next week, the other next after next to next Wednesday, we'll start off with oil pistons. Okay, which is more interesting and more challenging to do. Okay, once you get the smudging here very well, there you can really do it very smoothly because the material or the oil pistons material, right? It's very good in smudging. So that's how you will get the smoother, smoothing technique and all very well there. But you should do it here first. Okay, in pencils, if you do it, it will give you a very good practice. Okay, so okay, then we will end the class. Yes, Dhriti will be able to end with a prayer, closing prayer. Asatoma Sadgamaya. Put your camera on. Dhriti?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you say the closing prayer? Asatoma Sadgamaya.
Yes, ma'am. Asato va sadgavaya tavaso va jyotirgavaya mrityorva amrutavgavaya om shanti Shati. Shati.
Thank you, children. Hari Om. Enjoy.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, ma'am.
Hari Om. Bye.